you walk past somebody just kind of, I said thank you to a lady in the hospital yesterday. I said thank you. And the way she said you're welcome told me she really appreciated, like maybe she hadn't heard that all day. You know what I mean? She was like, she's a nurse or something, you know what I mean? And I'm sure she's done a lot here recently dealing with everything. And she's probably hasn't heard that. So the fact that I said it to her, the way she said thank you actually told me she appreciated it, and it made me kind of appreciate her as well. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Like, it's simple things, and that's what's gotten lost over
Emily
the last 20, 30 years. Like, simple things. Holding the door open for somebody. Saying thank you. Saying,
I'm big on chivalry.
Saying anything. Like, that stuff has just gotten lost in itself. Lisa said, compliments aren't just physical. Like, yo, you see a woman that's working 12, 15 hours a day, say, yo, man, yo, that's awesome that you're out there killing it. Like, I appreciate you for you. And
right.
I have a team at work. Tell them every day that, yo, I appreciate you guys for all your hard work. Everything that you guys do, I appreciate y'all. It just is, man.
So, I guess going back to what we were talking about earlier with...
Yeah, we rabbit hole.
Yeah, we kind of jumped through a bunch of hoops. Yeah. But,
that's what happens when you...
But, I mean...
Shit, I might need a refill.
When we're talking about these additions that women do to themselves, right? I mean, because that's kind of what we started talking about in the beginning was Kim Kardashian, right? And then Kanye West.
And you can even go to the extremes of like Little Kim. Look at Little Kim.
Yeah, man, that's bad.
And bleach skin. Like when you get to the point where you're bleaching your skin.
And I think she has an issue with self-hate, bro.
I'm sure.
Really do.
I think she's very beautiful. I think she was very beautiful.
She was, yes.
Yeah. And I don't want to say was because I think it. Yeah.
I don't think you can say.
I want to.
That's scary.
Yeah, but I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that dude to be like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't. She's beautiful.
Scary.
She's beautiful. I wish she hadn't done all that stuff to herself. You know. But back to Kanye and Kim, right? Mm-hmm. He met her that way.
Yeah.
No, he watched that porno, and that's how he became attracted to her.
And that's fine, but he met her like that.
Right. Absolutely. Well, no. So now she's had enhancements since.
Yeah, and that's true. That might be the case too. But he met her like that, and so what I mean by that is, if you meet a stripper, right? You can't meet a stripper and then be like, yo, I don't want you to strip.
Stop stripping. Correct.
Right? Yeah, you gotta be like, yo, you gotta kind of do whatever it is.
That's their grind. You gotta appreciate their hustle.
Yeah, you gotta do whatever because that's how you met her.
Yep.
Right? So a girl can't meet a dude at McDonald's and then be like, I hate your job. You met me at McDonald's, right? So you can't.
But here's the kicker though. It's more acceptable for a girl to say, I want him to change, than a guy to say, I want you to change. So for a guy to say, hey, I know you're a stripper when I met you, but you gotta stop. Now we're together, is more okay than a girl saying.
I actually think the opposite. I think you will hear the guy say that more than you will hear the girl saying, yo, I need you to not be working at McDonald's. I think women are way more accepting of men and their situations than the opposite. Like, I don't know about Kim and Kanye's life outside of public, like their private life.
Ain't that their whole life?
I mean, it might be, but there's got to be some private parts, right?
I will say from my Facebook, I'm not what I see. It's just not what I see. Like, girls, and here's the thing, and girls don't take offense that I generalize it as girls. Girls will say, I want this nice, sweet dude that brings me flowers, that compliments me, that tells me I'm beautiful, tells me everything I do is wonderful. But in reality, that's not the case. It becomes not the case. And
ladies listening,
and it's not all girls. It's not all women. I did generalize, but that happens more frequently with women than it does with.
You gotta take a drink for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a generalized statement.
It is, absolutely.
Alex, what's going on, brother?
It's absolutely, but it is also based off of experience. It's based off of Facebook, social media. I would say social media. Some of y'all chicks should not be posting the shit that y'all post because it really makes y'all look like whores. Like, oh, I need my man to be. I need purses. I need
Hey, what was that thing I sent to y'all, both of y'all? The girl said, I need something for me and my 3 babies.
Oh yeah.
No baby daddy drama because only one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. She needs her.
I can't remember.
She needs her man to have a crib so that her and her kids can move in.
Right.
Yeah. I see. I don't know. I don't want to generalize like that. I do know that women in general are way more understanding than men, at least in my opinion and in my experience.
I'll agree with that, and I think we've been trapped in a circle where men kind of started this being shitty ass people, and women were like, okay, well, I've had this relationship, this bad. Okay, so now I'm going to be the one to start doing that to men.
Take a drink.
Of this.
Of anything. But yeah, so
Mark knows I have a huge vocabulary. I'm drinking more than,
Now, you know what?
than the average
I
bear.
went and did the same thing you did. I watched podcasts.
I didn't though.
before.
Actually, I didn't.
Oh, you said, yeah, I was.
Yeah, but I
watching-
didn't.
Oh, well, whatever.
I was trying to psych you out.
See,
I was trying to trick you, but nah, I didn't at all.
yo, what's going on, Trev? Yo, Trev, man. Oh my God, me and this dude, me and Trev used to call each other cousins. We're not related, but
That's a black.
every time I got a new CD, me and him would ride and listen to like the whole CD, man. So we've heard so many albums together, man. I remember that was a lot of fun. I remember one day we skipped school and listened to the Ghostface album. You remember that, Trev?
black people.
Yeah.
Listen, calling each other cousins.
That's all right.
yeah, I had a lot of cousins when I was growing up too.
So here's one thing.
But that's family, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So my favorite song is not number 1 on our channel anymore.
It's not. What's number 1 now?
The greatest, I think.
The greatest is?
I think
Okay.
I think so.
Yo, Gorilla Gang Podcast. It's Gorilla Gang 3421 on YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can see all the great content. My music, the Vanilla Gorilla doing a mukbang with his daughter, several. Just good content. My man Sir Blanco has a podcast.
I'm trying to get my thing started up. It's called Unassuming Nerd. And it's kind of hard to see from my outwardly experience.
You gotta take a drink.
Yeah, right. my outwardly appearance. That's the word. It's kind of hard to see from my outwardly appearance, but I'm one of the hugest nerds I know, at least. And so that's why I have this. I have this podcast that I'm about to start up called Unassuming Nerd. You can find us on Facebook for sure, and also on Instagram if you want to check it out.
Hey.
You could also look me up under Sir Blanco on all those platforms.
And we'll make sure
Emily,
we tag it in the description.
What's
or
that?
tag it in the when you upload it.
Oh,
Tag all the
Unassuming Nerd. Unassuming Nerd.
Emily, I did stay in school and I also went to college a little bit.
Well, all right, so I guess back to Kim, right? So are we really mad at Kim for being herself?
Yeah, because that's not herself.
No.
But no. Time out. She was that way before Kanye got even there. Like was
Oh, we're
even
talking
around.
about Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about.
Oh no, Lil Kim, I wasn't.
When you
But
said
Lil Kim should not have done that to herself.
Okay.
But
So,
I'm talking about
Kim
I'll
Kardashian.
say
Kim?
Because Kim Kardashian
wasn't
was,
like that.
but she was that.
I can
even
tell you
before
this.
Kanye got it.
She even her face wasn't the same face.
I mean,
From
she
Ray
got
J.
older though. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro, this.
Her
she
face
definitely
isn't the
has
same
done to her.
that was in the Ray J porn video
Can
that
you
is
really be mad
now.
about
I
that?
don't
She got
care.
older,
I
though.
mean, I don't care what.
I
I don't know. I don't know what she.
I don't think you can get mad, but I think it's fair to judge them that they're not happy with themselves.
I mean, I know judging is one thing because they're putting themselves out there to be
They're
judged.
celebrities, right?
Right.
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm mad at, though?
You know you're going to get judged.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm mad at. And this is not just Kim Kardashian. You don't have to have talent anymore
To be
take
famous.
off and be famous.
Yeah.
And that might be a little bit of,
Listen,
Is it objective? Yeah.
I know one thing.
She has no
I agree,
talent.
Rich.
She has no
You
talent.
cannot, just because she doesn't have talent doesn't mean she's not smart. She took.
I never said she was.
Right.
Yeah.
But she took what she could, what she had,
Which was
and-
dick sucking.
whatever it is,
Right.
whatever. Because that's how she got famous. But then she turned that fame into this
People watching me.
This $1 billion empire. Because for sure they all have
They
money.
like the way she did it.
Whatever. And,
Yeah.
and she's doing that all the way to the bank. There's one
I
video.
don't think you can hate her for it. I think you can judge her for it, though.
No. I mean, for sure, you can't judge her for it because she put it out there to be judged.
No, but I mean, to answer
know?
your question, do we hate her? No. I can't
No, I don't
hate
hate
on
her.
her for doing it the way she did.
I hate the
But I
lack of
definitely judge
talent.
her
I hate the
for
lack of
the way she
talent.
did.
But I definitely think it's dumb to meet someone. If I met a pastor, right? That sounds weird. If I was a woman and I met a pastor and he was very religious,
Yeah.
right? I can't be like, yo, why don't you drink? Why don't you smoke? Why don't you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
so-
not expected to go to court.
Exactly.
Or
So
church.
in terms of them, he was one way when they met each other, and then he became very religious, and he expected her to change because he was on some kind of journey through his religion, right?
Yeah, but man.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's difficult for me as a person to understand logically how she could just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be different because you want me to be different. Because she's always been that, and he met her that way.
I don't think I don't think it's necessarily being different, but I think in any relationship you want to grow,
Right.
Like
Yeah.
like you just want to grow,
You-
and if you're as Kim Kardashian, you started sucking dick. I kind of like you to grow a little bit beyond more than that and beyond the
Let's
physical.
put
I
it
need
this
you
way too, though.
to do some other stuff.
If I become religious, right?
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
So you do know she tried to pass the bar,
Okay.
Yeah, she was taking
failed miserably.
terribly. Yeah, because she was doing that for prison reform, right? That's what.
No, it was before that, but
Nah, I think she's still doing it. She didn't. Isn't she going to school because of the
So-
prison reform stuff?
yes and no. So we talked about this last week. So her prison reform is really specific towards specific individuals,
Yeah.
rather than just social justice as a whole, which is, to me, the wrong way you do it. I'm looking for justice for everybody, not specific individuals that are celebrity cases, all this other stuff. Like that's I guess cloud chasing. That's I want everybody to see. Like you should be trying to do that for everybody if you really care about it.
I understand.
You're
that,
showing
but-
me that that's not what you care about.
But if you were the famous person that she was doing it for, you'd be like, yo, I'm with it because
Yeah, but that's
right.
self-serving though. So it's almost akin to Trump pardoning all his friends, right? Like, dude is pardoning or commuting the sentences of people that are close to him, that have ties with him. So is that really? What does that mean? Is that a good thing? Fuck no, because he's just basically you're pardoning your friends.
You gotta take a drink. Yeah.
Me too.
No, you ain't saying anything.
Oh, then,
He was Gary make you take a drink just for
Fuck
not
it,
saying anything.
Take a drink because you haven't said shit in a minute.
I was getting ready to say something about. Put it this way. So, you saying expect people to change was what we was talking about, right? So,
Yeah. Can you
let's
really
say-
expect her to be different?
No, but let's say I got religious and you my friend, and I think this is the way. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to you, yo, bro, why don't you come to church with me or whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And if you, after I take you to church, and you
Can
decide-
you let that religion come in between your friendship?
I'm not going to.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And so what I'm saying is in their relationship,
Yeah.
he has to let her go through her own growth, and if she wants to follow the growth he's got, then cool. But I feel like
partially.
I feel like
as a couple, they have to grow together, sort of.
I feel like in the situation, she's the one that's really understanding about his bipolar and all this other stuff, and she really loves him, and she wants to try to help him.
She ignores him.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I really think she loves him and she wants to help him, but his episodes, you know, it make it difficult because from what I understand, him taking his medicine, you know, he doesn't like the way it makes him feel, so he just doesn't take it.
Can I say one thing? So, and this is as deep as I'll ever get in a religion. So okay. So you talked about
carefully.
friendship being broken. So a lot of people don't realize, I guess, because they don't read, and you can believe whatever you want to. Jesus dealt with a lot of people who weren't religious. Yeah, you understand? It ain't like he was like, "Yo, son, I'm too holy."
Yeah, I can't be fucking with you. You don't believe in God. Yeah.
So you know, I hate when people kind of get on that and yes, you shouldn't keep yourself around something you think's going to make you violate your religion.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that
you still hung out with the prostitute, though, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what I'm saying about Kanye, right? Like I'm not trying to correlate prostitute to Kim. I'm not. What I'm saying is that if through
what the
through Kanye, Kim might change, but Kanye can't force her to change.
No, you can't force anybody.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You can't.
And so of course they're gonna get divorced, and it's silly to me to be so religious and then be so quick to divorce.
You know, I will say this to play devil's advocate. We don't know what the divorce was about. She might have committed adultery.
I mean, that's possible.
I don't know. You know what I mean? But they might not be telling details, which to me, honestly, Kim Kardashian shouldn't have any secrets because she puts her whole life on TV.
On everything. Yeah. Not TV.
Twitter.
Internet, Twitter, Instagram.
Black Twitter.
Because from what I understand, wasn't it? Didn't he tweet out something about visiting Meek? Right? So I'm assuming
she didn't visit Meek. What happened was they got together to talk prison.
Yeah, but apparently he thinks something funky happened.
That sounds crazy to me, bro. Like,
I mean, look, she meets a lot of people, so why talk about Meek specifically?
Bro, that's like saying if my wife had a job at the detention center or something. Oh, you done slept with one of them little boys. She's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's what I'm saying about his mental state, right?
Hey, can I get a beer?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying about his mental state. His mental state, I feel like, in their relationship, she's the one that's being very understanding about how he's doing things, and he's being very judgmental about how she's doing things. I mean, is that?
But does that have to do with his bipolar nature, though?
Yeah, I'm sure, but I think more so it's about his religious nature.
Listen, I'll tell you this.
But
we need to stop talking about Kanye in a negative light because did you hear his Forbes presidential freestyles there? Jesus. Look what the COVID made this thing. Look what the COVID made this thing. Why don't we change our diets? Why don't we get a real plan? Why don't we change the meal plan? Why don't you stop hiding in the bunker and be a real plan?
Yo, how about you look it up? Oh, you can't look it up.
No.
Do you have lyrics? Is it lyrics?
Nah, because I don't know.
No, he just said the lyrics. Those are the lyrics.
Is that verbatim?
Yes!
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. I was getting ready to say the sad thing is, he has it memorized.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Because it was hilarious. It shows the... Listen, you know, we people make fun of Kanye and everything, but on a serious note, I think he honestly really needs some help that he hasn't seeked out.
Agreed.
Because this thing can get a lot deeper than what it is at this point, you know. And as a brother, I would like to see him honestly get the help. You know what I mean? Like,
what's crazy is his change, the way he changed from how he was. Do you remember the
first album?
I can tell you right now.
You remember Punk'd? You remember that Punk'd episode?
I can tell you right now. We to discuss this. The changing point was when his mom died.
Yeah, for sure. But to go from Punk and being like, yo, you ain't taking my shit. Yo, I'm about to fight everybody for this. This is mine. I paid for it. Right? To go from that Kanye, where it's, you don't, George Bush don't like black people and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
To go from that to this, that's like night and day. It's like
more than night and day. That's a couple cycles
What the
around the
COVID
moon.
made, this hate.
oh man,
Look at what the
Yeah,
COVID made,
that's a mess.
this hate.
But I mean,
He changed his
I mean,
meal
that's,
plan.
but that's mental health, man, and it happens with mental health.
He came
You know?
up with a real plan.
if anybody knows anything about like genius artists and stuff, a lot of them are kind of loopy. I know
Yeah,
that, right?
that's the consensus, but I don't know that you can make that a fact.
I think that's
You know what I mean?
like one of those stereotypical things, like Mozart, but like Edgar Allan
Yeah,
Poe was
Van Gogh.
doing like
Yeah.
Stephen
they were
Hawkins.
doing like crazy drugs and weird shit. So
Stephen Hawkins wasn't on no drugs. He was just mentally ill. But he
no,
was.
he wasn't mentally ill. He
Was
just
he?
he
Stephen
just had
Hawkins was in the-
spina
was in-
bifida or
yeah.
something like that.
Oh, I
Stephen
thought.
Hawkins was the
Okay.
dude in the wheelchair.
Yeah, I know who he was, but I thought he had a mind.
No, he had
issue.
spina
Oh.
bifida or
But he talked funny too, right?
He
No,
couldn't
he
talk at all.
didn't talk at all. He talked through a machine.
Oh.
Yeah, he had to talk through the computer. Not originally. He wasn't always in the chair, but yeah, later in his life.
Gotcha. My bad. I didn't do my research. Fuck myself up.
All right, so and, I mean the consensus about that whole thing. Like, do you feel like
Because you can't change
he's
somebody.
justified? You feel like he's justified in doing what he's doing, or do you feel like
No, I don't feel like he's justified in anything he's done.
No.
Anything that he's done lately.
So you think in terms of him and her in a relationship that he's the one that is the
he's bugging.
okay.
Yeah.
So he is the one
He's
that's bugging.
bugging. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Kim is actually relatively for how she started. She's, I don't want to say stayed out the spotlight because obviously she's in it, but it's not as much.
She doesn't escalate herself to the weirdness meter, I guess.
I guess, yeah. I think her mom's a little more on the weird side now, like
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to get attention and doing what Kim does,
That
and
whole-
she looks like, I don't give a shit.
That whole thing
But none of
is-
y'all say she looked like Michael Jackson. Kris Kardashian looks like a light skin, if you can even say that, light skin Michael Jackson. She is not pretty. She's weird.
I don't agree. I think she's pretty.
No, she
I
ain't.
don't,
She
I don't
look
know.
like Michael. You think Michael Jackson pretty?
That's your opinion.
She look like Michael Jackson.
That's your opinion.
I'll say this.
I don't remember what she looks like specifically. I know it's been a
I
long
will
time
say
since
She
I've actually
looks.
She looked prettier before she got all that though.
Yeah, because I remember a couple years ago what she looks like. I don't know what she looks like.
She
now.
could play Michael Jackson in a biopic. I'm not kidding. I'm not bullshit.
I don't know. I know.
If you think Kris Kardashian can play Michael Jackson in a biopic, just give me a thumbs up. Give me a hell yeah.
But
And I'm the one that's been drinking this whole time.
I've been drinking. I drunk my whole cup.
yeah,
I've had beer.
I'm trying to keep up with these words, but it's hard. It's difficult, especially when I'm drinking shit.
I remember all the words.
Yeah.
I don't. I remember a couple. Because I just wrote them on the fly. I didn't sit there and think about them for a
Oh, Dad, you need to take a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care.
What's funny is you guys both have one word. If you guys can figure out what the word is, that'd be pretty funny. If you
I
can
know
figure
what
out.
one word is.
No. You guys got the same word. One word is the
Oh,
same
it's
word.
Oh,
Oh shit! I said it out loud. I didn't. Damn it. Right?
Listen, I can't tell you.
What the hell you
I
say
did
that?
free-
I can't. I mean,
I
maybe
messed up
fucks-
because I did a couple phrases, not necessarily specific words. I did like a couple, like things that you repeated.
I know you was good with this one. That one was a good one.
Yeah.
I caught on to that right as soon as he said
If-
Drake. I was like, oh, okay. That's
I'm glad that he's sitting between us because I was gonna say every time Mark goes like this, it taps me on the shoulder
Oh God,
when
I'd
he
be
talks.
drunk. I'd be
Oh,
drunk.
I was totally
Yeah.
that was my
Every
number
time I talk to
one.
Cam, yo.
That was my number one. Like every time he taps me,
No, but
like,
you know why
he'll
I
sit
do
there
that?
and see that.
You know why I do that though? It's because I'm trying not to cut him off. So that's my way of kind of like, hey, hold on, let me interject.
Yeah, right.
You know, but you'll be like, listen. Smack the shit out of you right here.
That's funny.
So that's what I wanted. But so
what-
Michael's sitting in the middle, so that got cut out.
What's the next topic?
Let's talk about the bubble, man.
All right, so we're gonna end it on the bubble.
Yeah, we can end on the bubble. Yeah, that's fine. So,
Corona's running rampant in the bubble. You know, Lou Williams just got.
that's what I wanted to talk about. Lou Williams, he went. He
Strip
said
club.
he had a family emergency,
And he was at a strip
but
club.
went to the strip club
Magic
first,
City.
and then took care. So he's facing what, like a 10 day
10-day
quarantine?
quarantine, yeah. Something like that. They said they're reviewing it, so I
Somebody
don't know what
snitched
that means. Well, the guy he took the picture with, who's a rapper I never heard of, Jack Harlow or something.
Yeah. No, I never heard of him.
Anybody know Jack Harlow? No, I doubt it. Anyway, yeah, the boy took a picture, posted it, and then took it down, and then said, "Oh, that's an old picture of us." And then Lou Williams admitted that, yeah, you know, he took the picture with him. So
I'm still of the mind that it's just a bad idea to even continue the season. It's just
I think all
Fraud.
sports.
it's fraught with disaster. It's pointless. You don't have all the players.
Did you hear about Philly? You didn't hear about a bunch of people in the Philadelphia Phillies getting the COVID?
No, I heard there was a lot of.
I heard it was
baseball
Miami.
players.
I know Miami. They were coming to Philly.
You talking about
The Marlins.
Marlins? Oh.
Yeah. The Marlins, they were on their way, but like I think 19 of their players tested positive.
Yeah, something like that. So,
So they had
there's
to,
no
like-
Phillies game.
Yo,
Yeah.
guys, if we don't start doing what we're supposed to do, even though I feel like they're learning new shit all the time and don't know everything, but not wearing a mask, not sanitizing, washing your hands and all that,
Yeah.
this shit ain't never gonna go away, man. I
It will.
want my shit back.
I can tell you.
When the vaccine come out?
No,
Oh.
I can tell you what's going on. As soon as the air around here get cold, as soon as it hit less than 40 degrees, when everybody keeps their fucking ass in the house, it's going to go away because people aren't going outside. Americans are arrogant as fuck, and as soon as the weather got nice, everybody wanted to go to the beach and the bar and this and that, and it just ramped up. Whereas other countries,
yeah, Marshall, that's what we was just saying.
other countries trailed off because they were like, you know what, we're going to take this serious. We're going to do what we're supposed to do. Americans are arrogant. Fuck it. This is a hoax. This is.
You gotta take a drink.
No, that's his word.
What?
That's his word.
It's your word.
I took a drink. I drank. As soon as he tapped you, I took a drink. But anyway, so.
You got our words twisted. God, this motherfucker had our words twisted.
It's alright.
Man, I'm drunk. Shit.
It's alright. I took a drink anyway. But yeah, so I think in the wintertime when everybody keeps their fucking ass in the house, it'll start tapering off because people actually will stay in the house. Nobody wants to be out in the wintertime. I'm the only asshole that likes the winter. And that's because I'm big and I don't like to sweat. So
Yeah.
I like to be cold.
What about in the cities?
Yeah, me too.
You think?
I think in the cities, I mean, still, it's cold. You
Because
know.
I know in New York, boy,
New York was in bad shape at one point.
But I just know during the winter, you can see tons of people at Rockefeller Center. You can see tons of people in
Yeah,
Midtown.
that was
But I think Newark,
Nice.
I think New York has really, really good leadership right now.
Shout out to FDT.
And I think New York, because of their leadership, they kind of have it under control
Marshall.
more than most other major cities.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they're
well-
doing really well, and they're taking it seriously. So New York is actually doing way better than a lot of other cities. So I think it's a matter of leadership, and New York is doing awesome, regardless. So New York has had like extremely high cases, and then they dipped under Florida, they dipped under California, they dipped under like a lot of states, like Michigan, like a lot of states that they were way higher than. So I think New York is going to be all right, but I just anticipate that the other states that, like Vegas is fairly warm throughout the year, California's fairly warm throughout the year, Florida, and people are still going to be out, and that's like. The beach can't be that fucking important. I just don't get it.
You know what's funny
the
about
bar
those hot
can't be that
places?
important. Go home. Look, we're sitting here getting toasty.
The bar
In
is
a
right
house.
here.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Like you don't have to go to a fucking bar full of people. Like
Because that's what's happening. What's happening?
you got
is-
idiots fucking
Yeah.
sharing blunts. All you idiots are fucking going to get corona because you're sharing the same goddamn blunt or bong or whatever. Like you can't want to be high that much.
Yeah,
And if so, just get your own blunt. Like Smoke your own shit.
You know
Buy
what's,
your own stuff. That's the problem.
you know what's funny about those hot places though? It's funny that when you go to a hot place and you come from a place that has extreme cold, like whatever, like you go from Buffalo, New York, which is cold, like 10 months out of the year is cold. You go from Buffalo to like California, you walking around in California with shorts while everybody has goose downs. You know what I'm saying? They're walking around like, damn, this cold. And you're like,
because it's 65, 70, and that's like, oh shit, that's
they're
barbecue
cold,
weather.
man. They dying over there.
Yes, I know how cool. I played. We played Buffalo Community College when I was in college, and we played Genesee Community College.
That's
Is
cold.
that in Buffalo too?
Cold, yeah, it's near there. It's like up near the Canada border. And matter of fact, Genesee when we played against them, Genesee Community College, their coach was Jeff Van Gundy and Stan Van Gundy's dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The college I went to didn't have a basketball team.
I had my best dunk against.
I don't even know what my college didn't even have a mascot, man. Del Tech ain't got no damn
Cougar.
mascot.
Isn't that
Yeah,
cool?
no, that is the Wilmington Wildcats. If we got a damn cougar, I ain't never seen it. Ain't no cougar at Del Tech. It's Del
That's Del
Tech
Castle.
blocks. That's what it is. That's the emblem, the little blocks. Fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I know Toronto said, fuck that. We not going to be part of none of this shit. We not letting nobody from America coming over here to play no baseball.
But there's a ban on everything, though. You can't.
Toronto's
European,
like, fuck that.
Canada, Europe, some of the Caribbean states we can't go to.
I got a buddy in Germany. He sent me pictures of the stores when this first hit. They wouldn't let you go get non-essential items. They would actually put pallets.
Non-essential what?
Items.
Oh, okay. You said
Yeah.
items.
Yeah.
You said items.
They put pallets up.
I didn't know if you were talking about like atoms.
They put pallets up to block you from getting to the stuff. You know, they were not playing. And I think Germany is like one of
Scoot
the.
over this way a little bit, bro.
Del Castle is a cougar.
Yeah. I mean, my son.
Yeah, Del Tech ain't got no damn cougar.
My son went to Del Castle.
Yeah.
Well, he does go to Del Castle. So. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of
Hey,
people.
Fred, don't be up here talking about Del Castle because you went there, man.
Well, I had two sons at Del Castle.
I grew up in New York. I don't know nothing about none of that.
Dragons.
Glasgow Dragons. Yeah.
Glasgow Dragons, baby. And William Penn Colonials and Concord Raiders. So I went to all three high schools. It wasn't my fault.
You got claimed one of them, though.
Oh, Glasgow.
I went to Glasgow and Caravel. I claimed Glasgow.
Yeah, Glasgow.
I
Caravel.
was in Glasgow for 2 years and Caravel for 1.
I drove a bus for Caravel. And I did become attached to the basketball team for sure. It was this kid named Eric. Like, close. I don't know how tall he was. He was damn tall. Nicest kid you ever wanted to meet. I remember he was not a shooter, but he hit a three-pointer in the game. And when I saw him, I said, three-pointer? He went like this.
That's funny. The only 3-pointer I ever hit was at Genesee Community College.
Oh, you went to Del Castle too, Will? I ain't know that.
Only 3-pointer I ever hit.
I had an image in my head because I couldn't see him shooting his three-pointer. I'll tell you what, though. When I drove for Caravel, it was this girl. I forget her name. She was like Allen Iverson on the court, man. Just fast, lay the ball up.
Caravel has always had good girls basketball teams and good girls softball teams. Like, they would win the state championship all the time. Baseball, too.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so in terms of this COVID thing, what do you think's happening?
I think it's going to be rough until
Oh,
people...
you went to Del Castle too? Good grief. You
I think it'll be
probably
rough
told
until
me
people
and I
take it
forgot.
actually serious. And people... I mean,
Why do
technically,
you think
we're...
Americans aren't taking it serious?
I think just Americans in general.
Because
like I said, Americans in general, number one, are arrogant. We have right now we have a climate where not half the country, but there's a good quarter of the country that believes our idiot ass president that it's just gonna go away on its own, and that's just not true.
People
it's
talk
not
about
gonna go away.
infringing on your rights. This is private property you're stepping on. They got every right to say we don't want you in
I
here.
hear you.
Whatever.
They can, but I don't get that whole, because I know we said we're not going to talk about political stuff, whatever. But I don't get that whole, yo, you're infringing on my rights, because guess what? If you don't have a shirt, at most places, you can't get service.
Right.
If you don't have shoes, you can't get service. So why is it such a bad thing, right?
Well, let me cut you off. I'll go you one better. If you remember when, I think the last
Deltec Digital Block.
when Bush was president. No, I'm sorry. When Obama legalized gay marriage, there was these Trumper Republican places that started refusing service to gays.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard it was something about a
you can
cake.
refuse service. Yes,
Yeah,
it was
cake.
some
Yeah.
type of wedding cake. It was a wedding cake.
They went to a
Did you hear me? I said they wouldn't give them cake.
this gay couple went to a bakery,
Mm-hmm.
and the bakery said, "Oh, we because of our religious beliefs, we can't give you guys a cake."
Right.
And everybody was like, "Oh, well, it's their religious beliefs. What's the big deal?"
Right.
Now, all
That
of a
was
sudden,
fine.
those same people.
Bro, it's a cake.
I know, but
No,
it's so
yeah.
goofy to me
Yeah.
that somebody could stop.
Refuse service.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking stupid. Over
you're
fucking.
gonna get money regardless. Like,
Yeah, but it's so dumb.
Yes.
It's the same way it's dumb to me that Chick-fil-A doesn't support whatever. Gay people love Chick-fil-A. Gay people would buy Chick-fil-A every day if you would,
Right. Think about if you didn't voice your views and just said, you know what?
Yeah,
whatever,
man.
we're
Money
just
is
selling,
money
we're just
is
selling
money.
chicken.
The only
right?
thing
Just say we're selling chicken.
You don't have to
You don't
agree
have
with
to.
it, but
You don't have to have a view
yeah.
at all.
they off on Sundays, and
We
that's
don't care
fine.
about your
Whatever,
view
right?
no less. Just sell fucking chicken, you idiot.
Is Chick-fil-A not banging? Chick-fil-A's banging, right?
I disagree. I don't like it.
I love Chick-fil-A.
I'm one of the people.
love Chick-fil-A.
I'm one of the only people in the
I
world.
fucking
who
love
like it.
Chick-fil-A.
I
But
love
but
Chick-fil-A.
I
And
don't
the Polynesian sauce.
I don't really fuck with Chick-fil-A because it's silly to me that
They shouldn't have a view,
yeah, that's it. You
and it shouldn't be a public view.
you're
I agree it doesn't have to be public, but I think everybody should have a view. But I understand what
Yeah,
you're
but as
saying.
a company,
Yo,
you shouldn't have a view.
yo,
You know
money's
what I mean?
green.
It doesn't
though.
have to be out.
right. Money is
It
green
doesn't have
though,
to be.
right?
Yeah, money is green.
Right. So I mean, it doesn't matter.
It got a little white in it.
It has a lot of white in it, actually.
It's true.
Why is that?
Because they got white people on it.
Why?
They ain't no Harriet Tubmans. They ain't no $20 Tubmans. Yeah.
If that dumbass, never mind.
See, and
What's
when
that dumbass
when
dude's
they have
name?
the-
Ben Carson.
Yeah, when they have the
I'd like to do brain surgery on him, my damn
when
self.
when they got the Tubmans on, and then they'll have some black in the money.
Shit.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but whatever. I'm waiting for the Tubmans, actually.
No, I won't.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't give a shit who's on the back as long as I can. spend
Hold
it.
on, time out.
But
So
I
you
would
wouldn't be happy?
No,
about
I
some
would be
Tubmans?
happy
Okay,
about it.
okay.
Yeah, no.
'Cause
I didn't mean that.
yeah.
What I'm saying is I'm gonna spend the money regardless.
I would love some Tubmans.
Why
I'll be honest, I
take
won't
him off, Mark, man? You stupid, Jose. You stupid.
I wouldn't care who's on the money. I don't
Who's
pay
calling
attention to
me?
who's on the money.
calling
man.
me?
Nah, I feel you, but
I knew it. No.
I'm still shooting the podcast.
That could have gone so much worse.
yeah, it could have been bad.
Come on. Shit.
No, and it's not that I don't care. I think
Shit.
that's a silly.
Where is it?
Listen,
thing to
unless
be recognized.
unless it's like some like, yo, you're a Nazi, or like, you're a whatever. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's just it's all that is fueled by hate. Like, to be,
I think we're getting overboard with banning stuff, though. I'll
you get what I'm
say
saying? Like when you're dealing with like love, you should love who you want to love, right? What's the big deal? But when you're dealing with hate, I can understand being like, man, fuck that. Like I can't get behind that. But in the same token, this is America. So if you don't like gay marriage, I don't give a shit. Love who you want to love. But if you don't like it and you want to refuse service, that's fine.
Yo, gay marriage. How many comedians made that joke? Like, shit,
Yes.
gay people.
Yeah, I love gay people.
Gay people have the same right to suffer in marriage that we do.
No,
right?
fuck all that. You know what I heard? I love gay men because gay men allow us to have more women. Right?
I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
right? Because
they
they take other men off the board,
hey,
right?
y'all gays get to suffer in marriage the same way as straight
That's
people do.
100%.
Shit, y'all can please join in.
100%.
Y'all can catch it just like we did.
Yep.
So I mean, you know, it's one of those things where with separation, and I learned even in college about separation. I hated fraternities because they're exclusive and they're kind of like, we're better than you. You can't join us. And same with gays. Same with religion. I'm not a, you know, I'm the non-religious guy
Yeah,
here.
a lot of groups do take
because I don't like.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of groups.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage shouldn't be suffering, but it's a joke.
And I kind of.
But so I don't like the exclusivity of a lot of those like groups. Like
I'm on.
whether you're religious or not shouldn't matter.
I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit. I don't mind exclusivity, but when you completely like, here's my thing. So, I'm part of a group on Facebook that's called the All Black Gun Group.
Yep.
Okay, and it's
Drink.
just,
Yep.
what the fuck?
You got to drink.
Give me something. I ain't got
Friggin' straight.
shit, boy. Who you? I've been doing this shit for years.
Oh, I know. I remember the song. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, he called out one of the words.
Yeah, but it was good. He said a bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them, so he doesn't know which one it was.
Yeah. Oh, he ain't have to drink that. Oh shit, God, yeah, you could have taken a
Oh,
sip.
man.
Okay.
Anyway,
My Ubering is over for the night. Just like
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, you was talking about the All Black Gun Group,
Oh,
which I can say as this is my brother. This is my brother, and he's part of an All Black Gun Group, and I have no interest in being a part of it because I'm not black, right? And it's not about me not being black. I would love to be a part of the group, but I'm not gonna put. He's an admin, and I'm not gonna put him in a position to be like, oh, I'm gonna let my friend who's not black be a part of the group.
but even still, I wouldn't
Well, I
want to
wouldn't
be a
even
part.
wanna
If
be
there
there.
was an all Puerto Rican group or all white gun group, I wouldn't even bug. I'd be like, okay, they got their own thing. So I don't have a problem with exclusivity. However, when
I think
there's
that's
hate
different.
coming,
No, I think
okay.
I think we're talking about two different things. So religion should never be
Oh no,
and
no, you're
exclusivity.
right. Everybody should be accepted.
Right.
gay, straight.
Yeah,
should never
absolutely.
be an exclusivity.
Okay.
All black, understood.
Well, I mean,
All white.
if the religion is based on love,
Yes.
Lexi,
Because-
what's going on?
And I'm not the biggest
Nah,
person to
no
talk
way.
about religion, so I can't really say that. But
Lexi, this is the first time you tuned into
you
the
can't
podcast.
join
I'm
because
pretty sure.
ABC. Like I get, you want to have something special, you want to have something for yourself as black men. But so here's where I would play devil advocate.
I don't know who this is.
Is it okay to have an all white gun group?
There's a bunch of them.
No, but I'm saying, how do you feel about it though?
It doesn't phase me because
I'm just asking. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why it don't phase me.
I'm just
Because
asking.
all white groups
By the
have
way,
been happening.
Lexi,
Uh,
if you just to let you know, I just did a wing challenge. Mark is gonna put it up in a week, and you're
On
gonna
Sunday.
see. You're gonna
On
see
Sunday.
me.
I mean, it's on Facebook.
Oh,
though,
it
so.
is fucking
yeah,
terrible.
you can watch it on Facebook actually.
Okay, it's terrible. So you'll see me. It was
It's back up, Jose. Shit.
It was a 10 wing challenge.
Can
Just
you
a heads up.
Fucking.
But yeah, so I think there's a stigma about all white groups versus all black groups, where all black groups are more acceptable
But all white groups have been happening for
Yeah.
for years. Yes,
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is there's a different stigma to it.
Well, there's been a lot of noise about the all black gun group because let me tell you how it started.
I mean, I personally don't agree with anything all or nothing. Like I just
Yeah.
don't. That's just not me. I don't like that.
But let me tell you how it started.
Because would I be able to get in the group?
Yeah, why not?
Because I'm not black.
We're gonna have this conversation.
No. Nope.
I'd
No.
like to know what's your nationality. If you're
He's
not
black and white.
Yeah, if you're not black, then what are you?
I'm black and white.
He
Okay.
doesn't. I understand his view of why he doesn't consider himself to be all something because, and you correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
He feels like it's disrespectful to the woman who raised him, who was a white woman.
That's understandable.
That woman right there on the wall
Mean Gene.
is my mother.
Yeah.
Right.
She's white as shit.
Yeah, I get that.
So can I not say I'm white?
You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, honestly.
But I can't
what
say I'm all black then.
But you can say you
in-
black because.
So here's the
unfortunately-
problem.
Hold on,
Here's-
let me finish
Go
this
ahead,
thought
yeah,
real
yeah.
quick. Unfortunately, the way you are viewed, government-wise, I'm telling you, bro.
That was in the Bill of Rights where they said if you had 1% black in you, you were black. It's not there anymore, number one. Number two, if we had right now a can of Pepsi and a can of Coke, and we put this glass right here in the middle, and we filled it right to there with Pepsi, and then right to there with Coke, tell me what you would have.
You would still be brown, right? Yeah.
No, tell me what you would have.
You
Would
would have
Pepsi or
cola.
Coke?
You would have cola.
Answer the question.
You would have cola.
No,
both of them are cola.
You have two choices.
Right.
Would it be Pepsi or would it be Coke?
I mean, you would
Coke,
have
two choices.
Right, you would have Coke because Coke is more
No, you wouldn't.
popular, right?
You have equal parts of two things.
No,
So
I
if you have
totally
equal
get that.
parts of two things,
I
what
know.
would it be? If
But
even
all right,
better.
Let me
a
break.
can of white paint and a can of black
Let me
paint.
break something down to you.
It'd
real
be
quick. Okay.
What is it,
Would
black or white?
if all right? Would you be
Thank you.
Hold on.
But-
But would you be accepted if there was an all black group and there was an all white group? Which one would you be accepted more to?
The all black group.
Correct.
Right, absolutely. The all white group
That's
wouldn't claim.
why-
Perception
to me-
is not reality.
I know.
You're right,
I hear you, but
what
you're
I'm saying
you're half
is-
white. But that white group won't accept you.
Understood.
Okay.
But my DNA is the determining factor
I
of who I
understand.
am.
I understand
Right.
that.
Not your determination of who I am.
Right.
Right. I agree with
Like
what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
making up that. Like,
Yeah.
See, because it's all about
Look at-
claiming, right? I mean, because that's how I understand.
well, it's
it,
claiming
right?
when
If-
other
if-
people are looking at me versus me.
if they're not-
who
if
you
they're
can't
not-
tell me who, and
if
this is
they're
not
not
you,
gonna- no,
but you
no.
can't tell me who I am
Let me
because
ask.
my mother, white as shit,
Uh,
Scottish.
uh,
My 3 older kids walk in the door. What do you say?
no. Yeah.
My
that's
3
it.
older kids walk in the door. Would you say they're black?
If I don't know that they're
Are they all
yours,
are they all Hispanic?
are you asking me
Go
if
pull
I
that
don't know
picture
they're
down.
yours?
Go pull
Hold on,
that-
hold on, no, I ain't no need. to
No,
do that.
because I
mean,
No, he doesn't know. That's
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
don't.
No,
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
it's for him, not
Yeah.
not to prove.
Go take a look.
No,
I don't know.
just grab the
Listen.
picture.
No.
It's right on the bulletin board.
Then take the damn things out.
So this has always been, and
Yeah.
so mixed kids, being a mixed kid,
One.
you're claimed. So this is my daughter,
Uh-huh.
this is my son, and this is my son. They walk in this house. Do you say they're black?
I would say they're Hispanic, but in my experience,
Interesting.
right? In my
I
experience,
get Hispanic.
I could
right,
see
and that's
it,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. In my experience, that's what Hispanics look like. Because
I don't think he does though. I don't think Cart does.
see, but I do, right? Because
I get it from
I think
him.
he could pass as like Dominican or something. You know what I mean?
Yo, first of all, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm sorry.
And this is
You
the
can throw
this
it
is this is the picture.
Cam's-
Is it cool?
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's other kids
Alright,
aren't talented, but Cam's oldest son is a really, really talented magician to the point that he had me kind of spooked with the stuff that he was doing. Very
Even better.
talented.
Go grab that one.
Which one?
Right next to the picture of my mom. That don't change your Hispanic. Because I get it too. Because I get Hispanic a lot
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Especially when I got huge curly hair.
Yeah, your shit do be crazy though. When it
See,
goes up.
I would probably say these are white kids.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But they have a quarter black in them. And there's no one would ever say you're black because you have a little bit of black.
I'm quarter Native American.
See, these are
Does
the
that?
kids.
But you would never, 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 never say, like Selena, maybe.
See,
Like,
this is
but
one of those
she's-
things, right?
She's half Mexican though.
If nobody understands this part about me, because I know I look like a white guy, that's why I'm called Blanco. Blanco means white in Spanish, right? But I'm Puerto Rican.
Sir means sir in English.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And Mark is
Sir,
negro.
Sir Blanco, Sir Blanco is my my nickname or whatever, right? So, but I'm Hispanic, okay? And most people when they look at me, they just think I'm a white guy, right? But I know that
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you
no,
off.
go
Hold
ahead.
that thought.
Yeah.
The first thing I ever said to this cat, why do you have a Spanish last name? And he looks at me crazy and says, because I'm Spanish. I said, who? Your mom or your dad? And he said, both. And
Both?
I said, oh.
Yeah.
So here's the kicker about
Because
you.
I have a very Hispanic.
I'll tell you this since I just
I
mentioned.
have a very English first name and a very Hispanic last name.
I'll tell you this
So-
about you. So, two things scream Hispanic about you. The way you look. I mean, yeah, you look white, but the New York in you
Yeah.
makes you a little more Hispanic than normal people would. You know, if you were a guy from Delaware, maybe.
Right.
But that New York accent thing, that.
And
that's why I was like,
that's where most people kind of
Hispanic
get me confused, especially being in Delaware, is because of the way I talk. Where people are like, "Oh, you don't really seem that white." So, but when they see me, when they look at me, they think I'm a white dude, right? But I know my history and my heritage. We're a mixture of Spaniard, Taino, and African.
African, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's very common to see people Cam's color in my on my island, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And in the Caribbean, you know. So in the same token, you have that Afro Latino thing where
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, all that, right? So you got the very dark. Right, you got the very dark Hispanics, where their lineage is predominantly African, right?
Part, yeah.
But they speak Spanish, and they come from where they are from. So if they're from Dominican Republic, they're Dominican.
You would be surprised that this dark black dude is talking Spanish
right.
like
What's
fluently.
interesting, people who look like me usually come from the hood.
Not really, actually. I wouldn't think you came from that. I wouldn't.
I'm from the west side of Wilmington.
But I wouldn't think you West Side though. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't think of you as a woman.
I'm not far removed from.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't think of you as a woman's kid. I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
I grew up on the west side of Wilmington, 19805.
I just wouldn't. I mean, I was
6
born
in
in
Clayton
Wilmington.
Street.
I mean, technically, I was born in Wilmington. So
Were you born in Wilmington General
I was
Hospital?
born in the old Wilmington Hospital.
Okay, I was born in Wilmington General,
Yeah,
which
I was
is
born in
now
the old one.
condominiums, by the way.
Yes, so I'm saying it's not there anymore. Yeah, we were born in the
Oh, okay, yeah. When you said the old Wilmington Hospital, I'm thinking you talking about Wilmington, because there was a Wilmington Hospital.
No, the old one that they.
So Wilmington General, we were born in the same hospital.
Yep,
There you
absolutely.
go.
Yep.
There you
So-
go. About 4 years apart.
I'm 74.
Okay,
You're
so
70,
4 years apart.
Yeah, 78.
So to kind of get back to what we were saying, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very in my culture is very accepting of most people because you could have people as dark as Mark in my family,
Or
and you
darker.
could have people as light as Cam in my family, or you could have people as light as me. So we could all be cousins, right? And look the way we look, okay, in my culture. So it's very accepting. And you do have some racism in Hispanic culture, but this could be a family right here, right?
Yeah.
But in a black gun group, I would expect black people to be a part of it. In the same token, I would expect someone your nationality with your mixture of, because you're black and white, right?
So I'll say this.
to be able to be accepted in it. But I wouldn't expect someone my complexion to be a part of it, even though there might be part of me that's black.
Right, and that's what I was going to say. So say you did Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
And
5%,
2% of
10%, yeah.
2% of you
Uh-huh.
showed that you had African heritage.
Yeah.
Does that mean you could be in?
That 10% is in my pants.
No, I'm just asking.
You know, well, here's the problem.
I said 2. You bumped it up to 10.
I have to put 10%.
Here's the problem.
I said 2. You bumped it up to 10.
Here's the problem.
Really? No, I'm just asking.
No, I'm gonna answer your question. When you request to be a part of the group, because I'm an admin,
Yeah, I get it. No.
and I
it's
saw a
questions.
picture of Jason, no, I wouldn't let him in because there's no description on his page that says, "Hey, I'm." 2%.
So if he hit you up and said,
Alright.
"Hey, look, I know I don't,
yeah,
white, Hispanic, but
I would honestly talk with the other admins, and we
Okay.
would make a decision from there.
I mean, that's fair.
I wouldn't just automatically be like, because one thing about the group, and this is a point I was trying to make, and I got off track. So the reason why the group was created, there's a group on Facebook called Black Gun Owners. Okay, there was a lot of white people joining the group to troll.
Well, you told me this.
Putting
Yeah,
up
but you
pictures
didn't
of
put it on,
apes
yeah.
and different things of
Right.
that nature. So, out of frustration, the person that created, because I'm not going to put them on blast, that created the All Black Gun Group, asked me to be an admin, and he said, I want to keep it exclusive to us. They have their groups and everything of that nature, so I want to keep it exclusive. I said, okay, it's not about hate. It's not about even separatism. It's the fact that we don't have a platform
Well, I think
of
country
based
clubs have
on
been
that.
doing that for years.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
for sure. Yeah.
So that's why it was created. So yes, if I saw a picture of Jason and didn't know him, Sir Blanco, and didn't know him, I'd be like,
But that's the vetting process, right?
Right.
You know, I created the exposing racism in
yeah.
Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, shit, we got thousands of requests
bunch,
in
And days.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
So, but it's a vetting process, right? Like you have to go through this vetting process.
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my inbox is crazy, and it's just like, hey, this person has been waiting. My boy's been waiting 3 days. Okay, well then they're gonna have to wait
Right.
because
This
we
is
go
not
through
gonna
your
speed
shit.
up,
We
right.
go through. What do you got on your page?
Right.
And technically, I just created the shit. I don't go through the process. I'm not sitting there scrolling through all these people's pages and seeing whether you actually care about Black Lives Matter and all that. Like, that's not my function. I created a group just because I got tired of seeing all these, like, posts. And I was like, well, we just all put them all in one place. And that's how the group got created. And like I told you, I was like, I thought there would be like 40 members.
And
That shit went to
blew up.
2,000 in a week.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell's going on?
And there's something else I'm gonna say before, because we need to wrap up because I gotta get up early.
And I gotta get up early, shit.
I did
But at
want to
least
say
I'm home.
something. How you were talking about Spanish.
Yeah.
I agree with you because we got a friend named Jose. When I first saw him, I thought he might be Guatemalan.
Yeah, yeah. Guala. Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna comment, but yeah, that's my dude Ho.
Yeah, but anyway,
All day, every day.
on that note, and as the Vanilla Gorilla pours more vodka, we are out. Thank you for tuning in. We love y'all once again.
Thank you for tuning in. I
The
appreciate y'all.
channels,
Yeah,
And thank you guys for allowing me to come
Yeah,
and be a
no
part of
worries, man.
your
Always.
thing. I appreciate y'all.
The YouTube page is Gorilla Gang 3421. My man has the
Unassuming nerd.
Coming soon.
Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. But yeah, we haven't posted
Gorilla
anything yet.
Gang will
But we're
be on
definitely gonna
Unassuming
post it.
Nerd
For sure.
as guests.
1,000,000%.
Because I'm going to hit this dude to some 60s cartoons
Yeah, there
that
you
you
go.
might not know about.
I'm with it because I love all that stuff. That's my thing.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's kind of how we got started talking about cartoons and stuff.
So
I'm
peace.
not a big anime fan, but I'm willing to come on and talk about cartoons.
Yeah, let's do it.
So peace. We appreciate you.
And I'll bring food.
Yeah, yeah. What up? There you go.
Tune in on Facebook Live every Monday. The Sunday following that Monday, that episode will be on YouTube. So we thank y'all very much. We'll see y'all next week.
All right. Later, y'all.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace. Man, that shit was fun.
Yeah.
It's like therapy.